Hello, everyone. We are... No, we should actually just... I need more... we need to rest. We need to buy medicine. We need to get some go-homes. We are not ready for this dungeon. An exhausted rodent has done a lot of damage to this playthrough. Oh, nice. Respect for the age today, so you have the day off from school. The fog will come, yep. Go outside. I've had a long weekend. And I'm not fully ready for my week to start today. I gotta be honest. But I hope everyone's having a great day. Hope you're staying cool or warm, depending on where you're at. And go homes. We are just gonna stock ourselves with these. There we go. Shouldn't need any of those for the rest of this playthrough, because I am tired of running out of them. Hey JP, good to see you, my dear friend. How are you? I am unsurprisingly tired and hurt. There we go. Let's go! Let's actually finish this dungeon today, shall we? Chie, Yukiko, Kanji. Alright. That's probably not great. That takes care of that. This takes care of you. And an all-out attack. Unlucky, I was hoping for another change to Arcana. But I'll take what I can get. We need the chest keys for the locked chests. Nice! So like a screenshot competition or an actual in-game event? I wonder if... Mahama would work. No. Ah, that's cool. That's a cool way to get the community to be creative and like generate interest in the world. I like that idea. There we go. Oh. Alright. I'll take that. And scooch a little closer. Yes, just go ahead and keep hitting Kanji with the, We are not doing well with these counters. Like, at all. Nope. That was a bad idea. Pale Rider level up. Oh yeah. It was a good visit. I essentially left early because my aunt was extremely excited to put up her Halloween decorations. I was unaware it was a competition to put your Halloween decorations out before your neighbors, but hey, it is what it is. Why do I feel like I'm missing something on this door again? And then Monday, I have to drive extremely out of my way after work to go to the realtor's office. Which hopefully that goes well. Mostly, I'm just ready for this week to be over so I can take a little mini vacation and actually sleep for a while. Because my god, sleep sounds excellent. Yeah. A Batman mask would be cool. I will openly admit that. And it's not like I don't like Halloween. I love the idea of Halloween. It's just, like, decorating for holidays is like, yeah. I've kind of made it past that point in my life. But, like I told my aunt this morning, if that's your bag, that's your bag. And I ain't gonna take that away from people. I just don't really go for the effort of it anymore. And don't worry about the long chats. I'm not concerned. As long as it's not Twitch chat writes a novel. Yeah. The commercialization, especially when you work in retail, the commercialization of holidays gets a little exhausting after a while. Oh dear. Thank God they are weak to electricity again. I was about to say, like, I'm running out of infinities here. Yeah, like, we're already setting out Christmas stuff at the store, and it's just like, I'm so tired of Christmas already. I ain't about it. Nice. Deals medium physical damage to all enemies. Goodbye, Rampage. Alright, the party's doing rather well, actually. At the very least, it could be doing worse. It's ice, right? Yeah. Um, Spending holidays without a large family, or really without anything beyond like the most basic kind of stuff, has definitely put a damper on things. But also, like, in general, I was never big into it to begin with. I appreciate the, like, quiet morning. Really. I will say it's nice not being, on a specifically truck unloading team anymore. Because nothing makes you want to just, like, hate Christmas more than, like, 800 boxes of scented pine cones. Like, really, I'm good on scented pine cones. From now, for pretty much the rest of my life. Hey, we got a Dominion. Very nice. Now that I'm actually awake enough to do this dungeon, we're doing better. Mine, 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 mine. Ha!
Ooh, a rare one. Don't let it get away.
Yeah, cinnamon scented pine cones. They're the worst.
Whoa, Chie-senpai. That's two defeated. There. I can't defeat it.
Come on now! Lay down and die already!
One enemy to go. Keep it up.
Son of...
Ooh, that was a good hit. Actually, I ain't even mad about that one. Nice.
Did I level up?
We are getting closer to everyone having the heavy attacks. Why do I... I'm missing something. I know I am. Because we gotta get through this door. Because there's the other door at like level 8 that stops you if you don't have the key card that comes from that door. I wish I could remember what it was.
Looks like that one's immune to wind.
Problem is, I knew that already.
Well done, senpai. You really get me going. Enemy defeated. You're off to a good start. Come on. Let's go.
There we go. Nice. We're getting better with the sweep bonuses, at least. For now.
Congrats, senpai.
Okay.
More power for me!
Diamond Shield. That does something. I think it's ice attacks.
Uh-oh. That one's immune to darkness. Enemy down.
Alright, keep
Next
going.
move, senpai.
Just keep hitting it. There we go.
Ready? It's showtime. Are you ready? Ready for
If nothing else, we can just keep attacking it with what works. Yeah, and we give up the sweep bonus because I'm not taking less XP if I don't have to. Oh, interesting. Of the moon. We can get rid of this one. We'll end up going back to the Velvet Room and fusing all of these away at some point anyway. As soon as I ever eventually finish this one dungeon. Because we've been on this for longer. I think we've, honest to God, been on this dungeon longer in this one game than we have in any of the other 3 Personas I've done so far. It's kind of insane.
Two enemies down. Here's the
Because I think we are on a combined total of like... What is this now? Hour 4 of attempting this one? It's just kind of ridiculous.
That enemy's weak to wind. Blow him away. 3 enemies down.
Nails him at it.
There we go.
And action.
Do this in style.
Go! Knock him out.
Now, the bonus point to this is, of course, that by the end of this, we will have out-leveled what we need to get through the rest of the game. But that only helps so much. Not gonna lie.
Uh-oh. That one's immune to darkness. Enemy defeated.
Good one,
You're
senpai.
off to a good start. Go, senpai. You rock.
I know. I know I rock. Hmm. Oh, Diamond Shield destroys his defense. Got it. Basically just a Rakakaja. Alright. Teddy gave me a chest key. This is about the only time Teddy's been useful so far. I do love the idea you can just find them out and about. Ooh!
Ooh, a rare one. Don't let it get away. Chie-senpai, your defense is down.
Just about.
Three of them. Don't give up now, okay? Come on! Whoa, Chie-senpai. That's 2 defeated. Persona!
persistence, luck, knowing what you're doing, and a hefty amount of just slamming your head into a belt sander persistence.
It ain't going down.
Last one. Go for it. All right, senpai. I leveled up.
Very nice.
I leveled up.
Very nice.
All right, powered up.
Very nice.
It's level up time.
Oh, God. And there's the entrance. Or rather, at least there's the next floor up. I wish I could remember where I get the research card.
Looks like that one's immune to wind.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Alright, only two!
Make a mistake!
GA-senpai, quick, someone heal her! Soda!
Astonishing. Like, high counter is maybe 20%.
It ain't going down.
Enemies left. Don't lower your guard now. Great job!
Oh, perfect.
Enemies weak to wind. Blow him away. That's great, senpai! You really get me going. Yikes, it's tough. Got back up. Defeated that. Kanji's acting weird. Someone help him. Can't defeat it. Gee, Kanji, don't strain yourself.
Poor Kanji.
One enemy to go. Keep it up.
Having just a whole time.
Kanji's acting weird. Can someone help him?
There we go.
Underestimate me. This is what you get.
Okay. Not a bad haul. I also think as dungeon themes go, this is like one of my least favorites. It's so
Looks like that one's immune to wind.
almost generic sounding, if that makes any sense. I don't quite know how to say it. It just doesn't grip me as much as the others do.
Keep going.
Down. Did it, senpai. 4 of them. You need to thin them out. Take this.
There we go. Will you stop doing that? That answer's no.
Yikes, it's tough. More of them. We need to thin 'em out. Yukiko-senpai beats the enemy in style.
Always does. We all beat the enemy in style.
Gee, that was great. You're the man.
Well, it wasn't that great. If it was that great, he'd have won. I'm honest to God starting to think the exhaustion is starting to come from the game. Because, like, I was not this tired 30 minutes ago.
Looks like that one's immune to wind.
I hope not as well. Because that'd be slightly inconvenient.
There's still 3. Persona. I'm on a roll.
Like, I almost want to swap over to another playthrough off stream and see if I get as tired playing it. And just be like, nope, it's just Persona 4 just makes me exhausted being around it. Which would just be the ultimate kick in the kneecaps for this game. Just be like, yeah, no. Because, like, I slept 17 hours Thursday after I got off stream. And then Friday I was fine up to like 8 my time. Because at that point I just wanted to kind of sleep. And then today I was fine all the way up until I turned the game on. And I'm like falling asleep here. That was actually very lucky. But no skills can be... Are you actually out of your mind? I have 4 medium attacks that could be leveled up. There we go.
Have I gotten a little stronger?
Like, it would be mildly inconvenient if I was just suddenly becoming allergic to Persona 4, because we have made it far enough into this playthrough that would just be kind of inconvenient. Not gonna lie.
Oh, a rare one. Don't let it get away. Two enemies left. Don't lower your guard now. Someone finish it off. It's over.
I am always out of my mind, I'll have you know. That is a consistent problem.
Come on now. It ain't going down.
Well, at least we now know they won't run away, so... Uh,
Did I level up? Uh-oh, that one's immune to darkness.
well, there goes the ice resistance at least.
Physical attacks won't work. 3 enemies left. You can win this. Come on! Retina! Someone finish it off! Persona!
Why am I still on Genbu? Oh, right, because I wouldn't have had time to change over to Pale Rider again, because I just died. 1 second, I need a Pepsi. Alright. Let us return to the suffering. Cheers.
Darkness won't work. Come on! Retina! Someone finish it off! Persona! There! Amazing, Yukiko-senpai. 2 defeated so far.
Impressively, the Pepsi might be the warmest thing in the apartment right now.
Proving my manhood.
Because I've had the windows and doors open for most of the day. That is not to say I'm freezing or anything. The apartment complex just hasn't kicked the furnace on. Yet, at least. My guess is they will, probably around like second week of October. But we are lending credence to my idea that this winter is going to be brutal.
So that one's weak to darkness. Come on! Take it! Couldn't quite beat it. Yukiko-senpai, no! Someone heal her!
Come on now! Damn, couldn't finish it.
Just 2 left. Come on, this fight's not over.
I was about to say, I know I've got something with darkness. Not that I'd be able to use it anyway.
That looked like it hurt.
It did look like it hurt. It also looked like it deserved it.
Alright, senpai.
Because they did knock out Yukiko. Use one of these assault signals, because why not?
Enemy down.
Awesome, Chie-senpai.
Chie-senpai.
Hit him again! Hit him again! There are shadows everywhere, Chie.
Oh, that's not good. Darkness won't work. Enemy down.
Awesome,
Did it,
Chie-senpai.
Chie-senpai?
Another level. Gotta keep at it.
Alright. Kanji's close to his as well. But you are right in the way of where I gotta go.
Uh-oh. That one's immune to darkness. Enemy down.
Yo, you. Oh, run!
It got back up. That way. Ooh, that looked like it hurt.
It did, actually.
Couldn't do it. Just two left. Come on, this fight's not over. One enemy to go. Keep it up.
I guess I'm guarding from now on with Kanji because I just completely flubbed that.
Careful. That enemy's immune to wind.
Oh, cool. I'm super itchy today for some reason.
Now, okay? Get him, Chie. That's the spirit, Chie-senpai. Yikes, it's tough.
I think it's because of the cold. Like the weather changing.
It's over. I can get into this.
Will you come here? I cannot believe that worked.
Ooh, a rare one. Don't let it get away.
Yeah.
Chie-senpai's poisoned.
Like, it is just kind of that kind of day.
Yukiko-senpai's persona is sealed. Come on! Chie-senpai, quick, someone heal her.
Not that you do not also need your rest, because you do. You absolute madman. Get some sleep every once in a while. We worry about you. I know I do, at least.
You okay, senpai? Hang in there. Woo, you're up. Time for a counterattack. Yukiko-senpai's persona is sealed. Come on! Take this! Good choice, Beast. 3 enemies left. You can win this.
It ain't going down.
Very good. I'm glad to hear that you're getting at least more time to rest. So what you mean is, you have a regular schedule.
Persona is sealed. Come on! Take this! Chie-senpai!
Oh, bye, Chie.
Three of them. Don't give up now, okay? Enemy defeated. Keep up the good work, Kanji. Kanji can't use his persona.
Yeah, Bomb of Life.
Yukiko-senpai's poisoned.
Nice! I hope the concert goes well. Seriously.
Couldn't do it. 2 enemies left. Don't lower your guard now.
Yeah, I hope the concert goes safe and that you make it back safe. Well, I hope the concert goes well and you make it back safe, really, is what I'm trying to say.
Yukiko-senpai's poisoned. Come on! Yikes, it's tough. 1 enemy to go. Keep it up. Yukiko-senpai's poisoned. I can't defeat it. 1 enemy to go. Keep it up.
Come on now. The hell are you looking at?
Woof! 15,000 is not bad. Excuse me.
I leveled up.
All right, powered up.
Awesome.
Yes, I leveled up.
Yeah, this point is confidential. Yep, yep. Return to the entrance. Surprised we're up to the angels already. I would not have expected that. Huh. It is indeed an acceptable persona, Igor. I give you permission to give me that which will make my life slightly easier. Especially that Megiddo. I don't fully know what I'm doing with any of these. Aside from that Megiddo. Shikioji. Out of my range anyway. Can I not do Baphomet? I don't know what else I want to fuse. And I keep going to blink and I'm falling asleep for a couple seconds. Because, you know, that's fun. And I don't particularly want to take a nap right now because I'll fall asleep until work. I think we're good with what we got, actually. Honestly. For now, at least. We are not going to be able to afford the Fox. I can tell you that right now. Well, normally I'd have some clue of, like, what I need, but at this point I'm just making it up as I go along. There is no... Yay! I'm glad there's less lag. There's no real rhyme or reason to what's going on with this playthrough anymore. I've been so out of it during Naoto's dungeon that I'm just kind of like, whatever. Good afternoon. As I'm sure you're all aware, yesterday was the Respect for the Aged Day. Did you all take good care of your elders? I sure did. My grandmother's over 90, but she still gets out in sweats by playing gate ball. I just know she's gonna live over 100 years. Heck, she's almost there. Oh, Narukami, you're a city boy, so you might know this. What do you call someone who's between 90 and 100 years old? Wow, I'm amazed by that brain of yours, you. You close to your grandparents? A nonagenarian is someone in their 90s. I learned that from Mr. Hosai. Interesting, right? Say, why don't we practice skateball so you'll be able to play it with your elders? Alright. Yeah. It's like, isn't that interesting? Well, it is a fact I now understand and know. Interesting is up for debate, but it is a thing I am now aware of. Let's see if Daidara has anything. Or are we good now? Did Daidara finally run out of inspiration? Whoo! Whoo! Look at that attack increase! Yikes on bikes! Chie is gonna kick so much better. It ain't even gonna be fair. Yikes! Okay. Let's try this again. Once more, with feeling and passion.
That's it.
And looking it up on Google because I have no idea what I'm doing. I can't look it up on Google. We are saving, though. Because I am not dying again when I don't have to. Like, that ain't happening again. Chie with your new kicks. Alright. Now that is a full-on sword.
Watch
Narukami is just like, I ain't kidding around anymore. I'm sorry, did I say anything? That's my bad. I'll just stop talking now.
Three enemies left. You can win this. Three enemies down. We have.
I shouldn't stop. I should stop manifesting things into reality, but I shouldn't stop talking.
More enemies for you. This one's weak to ice. Great, Senpai. You really get me going.
Oh, good. Alright. That didn't work. Glad we could clear that up. Okay.
Chia Senpai, you look hurt pretty bad.
She's only at half health. She's fine. Back in my day, we walked up both ends of the health bar barefoot.
Uh-oh.
In the snow. You know it's not aware of, or you know it's not resistant to, though?
Three enemies left. You can win this.
It is not now and never will be immune to Almighty.
Whoa, Chia Senpai. That's two defeated. Enemy down. Let's attack. Oh, is everyone
Nice, Yukiko.
set? Ready when you are. Go. Beat him up.
Alright. Well, we have doors. Let's see what's behind door number 1. Why is 90% of my commentary mid-90s game show references?
Enemy down. Perfect. Concentrate. You're wide open. Enemy down. Let's be gone.
I also don't remember which game show has all the doors now because I'm not good with remembering that kind of thing. Yeah. Either works. But I feel like for someone who's spent most of his life playing or watching game shows, I should remember that kind of thing. Alright, here's the locked door. Nice! She does an incredible amount of damage now.
Last one. Go for it.
We all do, but Chie especially. Not bad, not bad. You're mine.
Ooh, a rare one. Don't let it get away. Yukiko-senpai's persona is sealed. Come on! Take it! Could quite reach.
Almost all of them, Chie? Really?
Four of them. You need to thin them out.
Does this work on the hands? It do indeed. It does indeed. Oh, you bastards. Get back here, you so-
The nerve of that thing.
I have a few more choice words for it, dare we say, but if that's what you want to use, you go for it, girl. I appreciate your restraint.
Gonna fall behind. Another level. Gotta keep at it.
It's level up time.
All I gotta say is one more Megiddo, and those shadows would have been done for. Hey! I knew I was forgetting something, so now if we go back to level 4, we can get into that locked door, get that key card, come back to level 6, get this key card. Unless this is the one we need. But I don't think it is. Okay. Yeah, no, we gotta go back to level 4. Progress! Finally! Progress of a sort. And that's important. Life is all about progressing. You do things, you get a little bit further, you do things again. This has been Life Philosophy with your favorite rodent. Nope.
Darkness won't work.
My one and only note on the channel artwork. I sent it to one of my best friends, and I'm like... I told him, I'm like, I want a possum in a trench coat with sunglasses, and I want it to look rad as hell. And he sent me that after like 3 days, and I literally almost sent him back no notes. My only note was, can we add my necklace, some neon? Other than that, you nailed it. And it's like, I could not be happier with the end result because it is perfect. I'm legitimately excited for the final version of that artwork because it is so good. It's a bad situation.
Guys, Chie-senpai's really hurt. Persona! There! Three of them. Don't give up now, okay? That's great, Senpai. You really get me going.
Come on now!
Nice. We're taking Moat. Moat? Mot? Moat? Miot? I would be happy to help and offer advice. If there is one thing my Swiss cheese brain is still capable of, it is providing aesthetic advice.
Uh-oh. That one's immune to darkness. Come on! Yikes, it's tough. Senpai, that was so cool. No! Hang in there.
Chie! Not Chie, Yukiko! Stop smacking people!
Amazing, Yukiko-senpai. 2 defeated so far.
Not bad. Yeah, I will certainly look later and let you know. Actually,
That one's immune to darkness.
weirdly enough, I haven't seen too many Genshin screenshots, so I'll be interested in seeing what they,
That's 2 defeated.
in general look like.
Guys, Chie-senpai's really hurt. It's over. There! I'm on a roll today!
Agidine always looks so good. It's just this little fiery explosion.
My life's in danger.
Nice. I was actually just talking to a friend today that I need to get back into doing character screenshots on Final Fantasy for my Instagram, but I'm just like, the inspiration hasn't struck for a while for me to be like, yeah, I really want to do a screenshot right now. Which is when you kind of have to just, like, do them and hope inspiration strikes along the way, but I don't like doing that to my art. Nice!
Looks like that one's immune to wind.
I've also been really appreciating your violin covers. They've been a lot of fun.
Persona! There! Yukiko-senpai needs help.
Well. Nice!
You're on a roll, senpai. 2 defeated.
I wonder if it's the content. Because were you doing a lot of, like, cover videos last month as well? Since I only just recently started following you, and I tend not to stalk people's accounts. The longer I hear about people, like, talk about the content they create and stuff, like, I just find it fascinating what's successful and what's not on these sites. It's like, it just... the concept of what will work and what won't. Careful, the enemy's immune to wind. You know what it's not immune to? Exactly. That's what it's not immune to. Almighty skills. Megiddo is to my skill bar what Harrison Ford is to that scene in Raiders. Like, I can't be bothered. Thor.
There's an enemy weak to light. Come on! Take it! Someone finish it off!
Wait! One of your most successful of his videos is you actuallying the Super Bowl? That's beautiful!
That's great, Senpai. You're really good going.
The hell are you looking at?
Oh, that just made my day. Thank you, JP. No joke. That is the hardest I've laughed all day.
Darkness won't work.
Awesome
That
shit,
looked like it
Senpai.
hurt. Yikes, it's tough.
Thank you.
Did that do it? I leveled up.
The like to view ratio there is a little broken, but yeah.
Did I level up?
There's a... to tie this back into one of my primary interests in life, there's a professional wrestler who has that very same mentality. Where, his name's Orange Cassidy. He wrestles with, like, his hands in his pockets and stuff like that, and he's like... someone asked him one day, he's like, why this gimmick? Like, why are you doing it like this? He's like, well, I realized, like, 10 years ago, that I was just another young blonde kid that was able to do a moonsault. He's like, and when there's 70 young blonde kids who can do a moonsault in your promotion, you kind of have to come up with something a little different. He's like, so I started wrestling with my hands in my pockets, putting minimal effort in, and all of a sudden people started liking me more. Sometimes you just gotta really, like, think outside the box.
Oh, that's not good. This won't work. One enemy to go. Keep it up. So persistent.
You will. You never know when inspiration will strike. And until you do, I think you're doing alright.
Senpai, that was so cool.
That would be amazing.
Lay down and die already.
Someone finish it off.
Wow! It's either Optimus Prime or another Ultron ripoff, which, you know, it depends on how generous you're being that day. Sure.
Lay down and die already.
I just can't wait for the, I think its name is actually Dominating Machine. Yeah, Dominating Machine is the name they actually give it. Which is way more boring.
Whoa,
Okay.
that was great.
I was about to say, this might hurt.
It ain't going down.
Yeah, for real. It's like, on one hand, I want to make fun of it because it's so silly, but on the other hand, it's like, you know... Especially since this is the last game that will actually, have the generic shadows. Like, I'm alright with it.
Lay down and die already.
Someone finish it off. So persistent.
Well, if it's on standby, I'm not going to look a gift horse in the mouth. I will annihilate it, though.
I won't fall behind. All right, level up.
Yukiko, I won't fall behind as she immediately begins to fall behind. And there's the leader card for floor 6. Why now? Hey, no. I can't remember who the original voice actor for Kanji was. I think it was Troy Baker. Troy Baker, Nolan North, one of those. But I know in this version in Golden, he's replaced with Matthew Mercer. And every great once in a while, I like forget about that, and I was just like, why does that voice sound so familiar every once in a while when it pops up? I'm like, oh yeah.
Darkness won't work.
Yeah, that Mario choice, though. What were they thinking? Just,
Electricity's busted. 3 of them. Don't give up now, okay? Here goes, Sophia.
like, you have Jack Black,
That do it?
Seth Rogen. Like, this cast is a mess. What are they... I don't know. I don't know. I don't know, man. That movie is going to be a train wreck. Like, some things you just look at and you go, oh no. And that is one of them. I look at that cast list and I just look at it and go, someone had an idea. And then they put that idea through Google Translate a couple thousand times. And we're getting the leftovers.
Well done. Hi, that was perfect.
And like, did they learn nothing from Sonic movie? Like, this should just be a run. Like an automatic run. Sure. Or when you're not worried about making more money than, like, the baseline that you're, thinking of.
Uh-oh. That one's immune to darkness. Just what I'd expect, Chie-senpai. That's great, Sophia.
Oh, it's going to be an actual character voice, which is going to be unfortunate.
I'm on a roll today.
Like, and of all of the people, of all the Chris's in Hollywood, you go with the blandest Chris. Like, you go with the least interesting Chris. Like, come on now. I don't get it.
My life's in danger. Can you heal me?
No. Oh my god, Chie, it is just not your day. It is not Chie Satonaka's day in the sun at all. I wouldn't quite go that far, but, you know,
Give up now, okay?
you're not wrong.
3 enemies. Is everyone ready?
It's a play dead that gets me on that one. Just, like, yikes. True, but yikes. Of course. No, absolutely. Never let the opportunity. How many times do we have to tell each other, never let the opportunity for a dumb joke go to waste? I certainly do not mind. Now that I'm actually waking up because this dungeon's making progress and I'm not just wandering around going, I don't know what to do here. Now that I'm less confused. Sneaky snicks.
Wind's useless on this. Three of them. Don't give up now, okay?
Persona!
True. There's a reason I'm more likely to fall asleep in the first hour of work than any other.
Uh-oh. That one's immune to darkness. Two more to go! Take this! Enemy defeated.
You ain't holding back!
Spirit
GA kick!
it's tough.
Good job, GA.
Do it.
What's the next? Zed. Just gonna keep the deadbolt locked. Yeah. Well, she's putting a lot of force into those kicks. Come here. Fall. Fall on the ground. Ha-ha!
That's a very one. Don't let it get away.
And unfortunately, Pale Rider has all of the attacks. Yeah, I lost my favorite neighbors about like 2 years ago.
Chie-senpai, quick, someone heal her.
So I completely understand that feeling. Hi, Cinecat.
It ain't going down!
Nope, he ran away. He knows better now.
Yikes, it's tough.
Persona!
Couldn't do it.
Hey, hey, hey.
Keep up the good work, Kaji.
Claws. Ooh, that's gonna hurt.
Three more on the enemy side. Keep it up. Guys, Chie-senpai's really hurt.
Oh, that's not good.
Are you okay?
We are going to need to do something about that.
I can't defeat it.
Luckily, we have just the thing. Yeah, that's a level up for everyone.
Have I gotten a little stronger?
More power for me.
Yes, I leveled up.
Alright. So happy with the results of that battle, I squeaked. Indeed. Progress. There's the door we need. Excellent. Unknown intruders have entered classified Sector 2. Threat level red. Deploying increased guards within the facility. The intruders must be eliminated. Man, it's seriously rejecting us. We'll just have to get ourselves fired up and bust on through. No, that will actually become more notice, or that will become that will become more sensible at the end of the dungeon. Is what I'm trying to go for here. Yeah. I actually really like the design. Yeah, it's a phoenix. As usual, I know why it's there, I just don't like spoiling for people who this might be their first time seeing it.
Couldn't quite beat it. Last one. Go for it.
All of you? All of you?
That's amazing.
God, that would be amazing. Like 3/4 of the way through a Persona game, just Jean Grey shows up. Suddenly, an X-Men crossover.
One enemy on the field. You can do it. Come on. Couldn't quite beat it.
I am both excited and nervous to see what Marvel decides to come up with for the X-Men, because they're one of my favorite Marvel superhero properties. But, like, I've yet to see someone do it as well as X-Men Evolutions, the cartoon, did. Like, I don't know why, but that is one of my favorite superhero cartoons. And weirdly enough, for as bad as the Fox movies were, I would love them to just keep James McAvoy and Michael Fassbender, because I think they're such good portrayals of Magneto and Professor X.
Someone finish it off. 3 enemies left. You can win this. It's over.
We are all over the discussion board today.
Maybe we go somehow. 2 defeated so far.
Come on now.
Sure. That's fair. Oh, it's still Pale Rider. I've had a lot of teachers and authority figures and other, just in general, people.
Keep it up, GA. Go, GA-senpai, go! Kick
Think I'm ADHD over the course of my life, and I'm always like, it's not that I'm ADHD, it's just that I'm bored. But then, like, I don't know. I'm sure, like, most people, not even just that we know, just in general, have got a variety of things that aren't diagnosed in their brains. Like, it's almost to be expected, I think, with the way the world is. And that's not to take anything away from your experience. I'm just kind of offering a viewpoint. Stop the intruders. Yeah. I don't like doctors at all. And I don't think we've seen his attack animation on stream because I'm used to knowing what their weaknesses are, but I'm fairly certain that one spins.
Oh, that's not good. Darkness won't work. Come on! Take this! Enemy down.
Damn, Chie!
What? Again? 3 more enemies for you. Enemy down.
Drill, baby, drill!
Huh? It's over already? I leveled up.
Nice, Diaharan.
Uh-oh, that one's immune to darkness. Yikes, it's tough. I can't defeat it. Last one. Go for it.
We're having a field day beating on those things now.
It's level up time. Uh-oh, that one's immune to darkness.
Yeah. And it was.
3 enemies left. You can win this. Come on! Whoa, GA-senpai, that's 2 defeated. I can't defeat it.
Down and die already!
1
big bad mini boss now turned into a clown. One of these days, I am going to the world's last blockbuster. Just for kicks. Just because I want to go. Like, I want to donate to the last blockbuster on the planet to keep it running. That is how committed I am to watching just the chaos of there still being a blockbuster.
Looks like that one's immune to wind.
At some point, you have to think this irony is intentional. Like, they just know this is how things are being perceived.
Someone finish it off! 3 of them. Don't give up now, okay? I can't defeat it.
Go, Takemikazuchi. Just set at it.
Places, everyone. And action.
Do this in style.
Yeah, go, go, go!
All right, powered up.
I may actually finally have enough MP to do something. SP, not MP. It's not mana, it's spirit points.
Oh, that's not good. Darkness won't work. Yikes, it's tough. There, so persistent.
Yeah.
Enemy to go. Keep it up.
But, like, the thing of it is it's always going to be more interesting to have that, like, urban legend. And I think that's a major reason why, like, the story of this game specifically always resonates with me. Is like, you have these urban legends that are considered more true than the actual truth because they just sound better. Like with Final Fantasy, it's been proven over and over and over and over and over and over again that, like, Final Fantasy 1 was not named Final Fantasy because it was, like, the last game Square Enix had in them before they closed. But it's like, that story is so interesting. Oh, we are using a go home. We need to talk to the fox. Don't do anything. We're not patting the fox's head. Alright. I don't think this is the end. This is the end. Thank God. This dungeon's finally over.
It's about time you arrived.
Look! It's the brain cell!
Dealing with this child has been quite a pain.
No,
Like, I don't know who's more exasperated with this dungeon and the entire situation surrounding it. Me or Naoto?
It's useless speaking with you. I need to go back now.
Why? Why are you leaving me here? Why am I always left alone?
Oh, you can actually hear it.
It's so lonely. I don't want to be alone.
Naoto-kun, you wear the same face as me. It's as if you're implying we're one and the same.
No, Naoto,
The
don't.
difference between me and you is
No, no, no.
why delude yourself? I am you. These childish gestures are no mere affectation. They're the truth. The fools all say it, don't they? You're only a child. Keep out of our business, kid, and so forth.
I love the fools. Like, the fools all say it. It's so good.
You spend hours cogitating over. No matter how many crimes you solve, you're a child in their eyes. It's your brain they're interested in. The gray matter locked up in that skull.
And also, like, you've gone through this entire game getting the malice and joy in the shadows. Then they strip the joy from Naoto, and you're left with just pure hatred. And it's like, ooh.
As they need it, you're an ace detective. But once you're done, it's back to the playpen with you. You haven't the means to deal with society's two-faced nature. You're just a lonely child.
Indeed.
I want to be a grown-up. I want to be a big boy right now. Then they'll see who I am. I want a reason for me to stay.
That's enough. I can find my own reason for living. I'm telling you that's enough.
Unlimited power!
How can you change that essential truth? Stop it! At your core, you admire the sort of strong and cool men who populate detective fiction. But in trying to emulate them, you must know that in truth, you're nothing of the sort. You're a child. There's no avoiding first principles. Admit that you're a child, and admit that there's nothing you can do about it. Now then, our analysis is complete. Let us begin the body alteration procedure. You have no objections, do you? Naoto Shirogane. Stop it!
Oh, there it is.
Naoto. Such a cool, manly name. But a name doesn't change the truth. It doesn't let you cross the barrier between the sexes. How could you become an ideal man when you were never male to begin with?
Wait, what? Did I hear that right?
There we go.
He's not a guy?
I won't throw a tantrum. And confidence nothing.
For as sensitive as this topic can be in today's culture and how things work nowadays, I love this twist. I love Naoto Shirogane. She is amazing. Because it is not misgendering her for the rest of the game. She has this constructed outward facade to deal with society. And once you strip that away, you get the actual character, and I adore her. She is my second favorite character in this entire game. I just love this character so much.
How often I've heard those words from the adults. Throwing a tantrum won't solve anything, Naoto-kun, and other such bilge. They made you cry, didn't they? Yet here you are, mimicking those same men. What exactly are you trying to justify?
Like, for all of the social issues, all of the deep-rooted early 2010s attitudes that Persona 4 desperately clings to, this is the one thing they did right.
It's all right. You needn't suffer anymore. That's why you're undergoing this body alteration procedure to begin with. You throw a tantrum, but it fails to change the situation a single bit. I can quite understand the feeling. After all, I am you. That's not true!
Yeah, here we go.
It's okay. Let the kids spill the whole thing.
Number one, we have a job to do. Number two, this is the only way this gets better.
If not, Naoto's just gonna keep hurting. We'll just do our job and kick the Shadow's ass, yeah?
As if you know anything about me. You'll kick my ass, huh? Fine. Go ahead and try, you lizard-brained imbecile.
Hey, don't make fun of my lizard brain.
Save the discussion for later.
I feel offended. She called me an imbecile. Don't insult the lizard brains. Also, love the shadow design.
True self. Are you sick of yourselves too? Very well. Then let's begin the special operation.
Bring it on, man. I'll pull you through this.
Have you made up your mind? Then let us commence.
I remember this boss fight. All I know is I've got full SP and Megiddo. Kanji has plenty of his own moments. We have not made it to the best of the story yet. Yeah. Such a cool shadow design. I love it. Okay, no. Electric does.
Never do. Patience must lie still for me to drill proper holes into them.
That's not how that works. That's not how any of this works. The bug eye is cool. Like, it's every John Carpenter Goes to Mars. It's Sky Captain in the World of Tomorrow. It's like every cheesy sci-fi action flick that has ever existed. Also, as a general rule, if you've never seen Sky Captain in the World of Tomorrow, you need to see Sky Captain in the World of Tomorrow.
Why must you struggle so much?
It is an absolutely fantastic movie. And in my opinion, doesn't get enough love. It is early 2000s movie that very much wants to bring you like the feeling of the 1930s and 40s like sci-fi pulp.
Why won't you lie down and die? You children can't do anything at all.
And I don't know if half of the cast has actually done anything other than or since that movie, but like the cast is so good. The main theme is one of my favorite movie themes of all time.
Chie-senpai, quick, someone heal her.
Sky Captain in the World of Tomorrow.
Chie-senpai's acting weird. Come on, take it. Guys, Chie-senpai's really hurt. Chie-senpai's acting weird.
Risei, I know Chie is acting weird. It doesn't matter now. Nice.
So Naoto-kun was a girl. Are you awake?
Where am I? I remember you all arriving, and
And I love, like, yes, she just woke up from being unconscious. But, I love that now that she's actually using her proper voice, it's scratchy. Like, she's not used to using, like, just speaking naturally. She's so used to embodying the character that she can't properly come into her own yet.
that's right. You saw everything. I lost both my parents in an accident. I was still young, so my grandfather took me in. I was inept at making friends, so I spent my time reading detective novels in my grandfather's study.
When I grow up, I'm gonna be an awesome hard-boiled detective.
My parents were proud of their job. I had no qualms about following in their footsteps.
Oh, no. Like, here's the thing. I will perpetually say that while I'm sorry for doing it, I will intentionally refer to Naoto as a guy through the entire story because I think the twist is so important for the character. Like, it's one of the very few times where, like, my brain will autocorrect it once I know it is safe to do so. But it is so integral to the character and the idea of what she's trying to do that I'm just like, I have to tolerate doing this, even though I know it's insensitive, to maintain the quality of the storytelling.
An inherited occupation can feel stifling to many, but I welcomed it. I yearned for the day I could be a detective myself. Perhaps I inherited that desire from them as well. I was always alone. Seeing that, my grandfather must have believed it was his duty to help me realize my dream. I secretly aided my grandfather with his clients, and before I knew it, people started calling first I was delighted, but not everything went so smoothly.
Yeah, girl. Nothing ever does.
What you said about you're only a child?
Not everyone welcomes my collaboration when it comes to solving cases. My status as a child was sufficient to offend many of those whom I worked with.
Don't need no rotten kids coming in. If it wasn't for you and your meddling kids and your dog.
Were that the only issue, then it would have resolved itself with time. But though I will one day change from a child to an adult, I will never change from a woman to a man.
Give it about 10 years, Naoto. Then the possibility is very much there.
Do you not like being a girl? Is that why you always dress like a boy?
And admittedly, like
Sex doesn't fit my ideal image of a detective.
they handle it with enough ham-fist that they might as well be throwing the entire pig around. But they do a somewhat decent job. It's like we poured all of the sensitivity into Naoto. And Kanji got the worst end of the stick. Which says so much.
Besides, the police department is a male-oriented society. If they had the slightest concrete reason to look down on me, no one would need me anymore.
You'll know that.
Hey, you must know already that what you yearn for isn't to become an adult or become a boy.
You're absolutely right. I'm sorry. I kept ignoring you, pretending you didn't exist. But you are me, and I am you. You've always been inside me. What I should yearn for, no. What I must strive for, isn't to become a man.
And this is why I call her the third brain cell. She gets it.
It's to accept myself for who I really am.
The other idiots just, kind of stumble their way into it. She's like, no, this is what we're doing here. Okay, I get it now. And her persona is so small. It's tiny.
In any event, you're a devious bunch. I can't believe you kept something like this hidden for so long.
Trust me, I can't either sometimes.
No wonder the perpetrator has eluded the police. But it's apparent now. This case is far from over.
That's right. You proved it, Naoto.
Can we please drop the far from in there and compress things down a little bit?
Hey!
She's alright, Kanji.
Sheesh, she really put her life on the line for this. But without her efforts, we'd never realized that the culprit is still at large.
You're too freaking reckless, damn it.
I never doubted that you'd all come for me.
That is a heavy doubt.
Although the reality turned out to be far beyond what I'd imagined.
What a dumbass. You're no genius at all.
Kanji,
We're tearing our hair out over you.
be nice.
So you did worry about her, Kanji? Oh.
Shut up. Mind your own damn business.
Kanji's got a crush.
I'll take her home. I don't think she can go back by herself.
It's all right. I can.
No way, Nikki. Don't think that doing everything on your own is the adult thing to do. Come on, let's go. Grab on.
And seems the case isn't over yet. There's still more Persona 4.
Hey! Welcome back.
Sorry, we got off early today.
Take a seat.
The person who is supposed to be stumbling drunk is not.
They found Naoto-kun. Oh, you know who Naoto-kun is? He just up and vanished without a word. But it looks like he's back now. Way to put a scare into everyone. Yeesh.
Dojima, I really need you to be more drunk for this.
Surprised.
I really need you to be more drunk for this.
No, he was found.
You really ought to do something about that habit of yours, Dojima-san. They go to the same school. Rumors spread fast out here, you know?
Yeah, this grapevine's probably mutated, actually.
Man, why did Naoto-kun disappear? I guess he can be a little different. Maybe he got sulky after being given the boot and ran away from home. But I tell you, I was shocked to hear that he up and vanished like that. If there'd been a fourth kidnapping and murder, we'd be back to square one again.
Adachi.
You know what sucks? We still don't have proof that the Kubo kid murdered anyone besides Mr. Muraoka.
Draw straws on how drunk Adachi actually is here, or how much of this is acting.
How are we gonna make a case like this? I wonder if Dojima-san's instinct is right. Maybe it really is another perp out there. The real one.
Adachi, how many times did I say it? Quit running your mouth like that.
Oh, sorry.
All right, see here. Don't worry about the case. Just go study like a normal student. You don't. I'm going to bed.
Dojima sounds like I'm done. I'm done with both of you. My partner's an idiot. And my nephew might be a murderer.
I can totally understand why Dojima-san's worried. Just leave the case to us police. You know the problems it could cause if something happened, right? Like, if it happened you were mixed up in it. We'd be real worried.
Are more scary things
That's an interesting line delivery, Adachi.
No way, Nanako-chan. Everything's alright now. We caught the bad guy, so no more scary things will happen, right? Everything's just fine.
okay?
Anyways, your dad's just a worrywart.
That is true.
Leave it to me. You might not know to look at me, but I got the most brains in the whole police department.
Sadly, that is true.
Is that too hard to understand? Get it? Well, now that Dojima-san's gone, I should get going too. Good night.
Don't drive drunk.
What does fat brains mean?
Not a thing, Nanako.
Huh. So things will be alright?
Four more dungeons left. Three more dungeons if I keep screwing up the social links. Yes, we are spending the day with Yukiko. I come here every so often. It's nice and quiet. I visit here with waitresses too, like before a big guest arrives. We make our annual Hatsumode visits here. The exam charm was here too. Once I leave this town, I won't be able to come here again, will I? I mean, I couldn't face my parents again. Oh, Yuki-chan. Kasai-san, what are you doing here? Taking a little break after ordering from the liquor store. So you do know. Oh, I won't tell. Just kidding. Oh, is that the rumored boyfriend? I see. That hard work in the kitchen paid off, huh? It's not like that. Wow, your face is burning red. Well, I'll let you two be alone. Sheesh, I'm sorry about that. Oh, that was one of our waitresses. They all have the wrong idea. I'm really sorry. Thank goodness. Kasai-san is teaching me how to cook, along with the other waitresses and chefs. I said I'd learn on my own, but I kept messing up. I burned myself a couple of times. Yeah, your cheeks say differently. Please let us teach you, they said. It's usually the other way around, you know? They use up their break time for my lessons. They're so nice to me. I have burned myself so many times cooking, it's not even funny. Like, that is just a natural way of life. When I was halfway successful one time, everyone gathered around and taste tested it, saying how good it was. I didn't know what to say. I was just so happy. Plus, I have my friends at school. All things considered, I'm pretty lucky. I want to do my best, for everyone's sake. 8 or 9. 7. Ouch. Ouch. But I'm trying to leave, betraying those who have been kind to me. I can't help that, I suppose.
Bye.
Yeah, lucky number 7, where all the social links start mattering.
Welcome home, big bro.
Oh, I did purchase a Soma. That was so long ago. I didn't remember. Yeah. If only I had had that Soma a couple of times in that, dungeon. Listen, if my Terminator comes back, we've got issues. Because my first thought is going to be, what took you so long? Go to band practice, but not for Ayane. That expression is never going to level up. Seven, 8.
Hey,
Yeah, we'll hang out with Dojima. Actually, if anything has taught me about life and the universe in general, My Terminator would be frighteningly incompetent. Today is the autumnal equinox, so you had the day off from school. The week after next would be when we would have run out of time. Which, being perfectly fair, never would have come up. Because I do a lot of effort making sure that the dungeons do not take too long. Hey, about that last time. Sorry, I want to talk with you alone. The hill overlooking the town.
I'm actually scared that I can't remember anything.
Oh, is this a full voice cutscene?
Everything about me is borrowed.
I think it is.
It's just on loan from that room. If I return what I borrowed, I won't have anything left. The name Marie, his body, his voice, they'll all fade away.
That is not how that works.
That's what'll happen to me. So I thought, maybe I could at least remember something. But I couldn't figure out anything. It's really scary.
Girl, we got you.
Maybe I don't have any real memories to find.
So you make more.
It's beautiful. Hey, is this that one place? We came here after eating the steak skewers.
I love that so much.
It really is nostalgic here.
Like, I just reminds me of Twister when they go to the aunt's house for dinner. Guys, we are not invading my aunt. Steak. Food.
Only seen you since a long time ago. I had fun then. Take me there again sometime, okay?
Boom! That's a memory, girl!
Stupid jerk-faced twerp.
Oh, that movie will mess you up as a kid. Especially if you live anywhere where tornadoes are actually a possibility. It's like, oh no.
I remember. It's a memory. A memory of you and me.
But it's so good. Like, Twister, Die Hard with a Vengeance, Sky Captain in the World of Tomorrow, like, so many of my normal everyday quotes, especially between me and my mom, are, like, from those types of movies. Like, whenever we're having issues in the car, one of us will be like, do you want to drive? No. Then will you? Or do you want me to drive?
I remember. I feel stupid now. It feels incredible.
Aw.
Hey, can we make more? More memories?
Hell yeah, we can.
Dummy. Of course you will. I can't make any without you. I don't have to hurry, huh? Even if I don't have memories, I can make more. Thank you. I'm sorry. It's just that I'm happy.
She's so precious. 7, 8, 9! Hey! We're getting closer.
Still, you really are a weird person. You're so busy, and yet you still take time to take care of me.
I thought there was a spider on my foot.
Why do you do that?
There was not a spider on my foot.
Why? I see. So this is what it means to have friends. Thank you. I'm so happy. A new friend now. Look,
I get some
so let me say, stupid, I hate you.
like, I get some ridiculously large spiders in this room, and like, I very much take the stance of like, oh yeah, as long as they stay up on the ceiling, they're fine. They can live here, no problem. I don't even have to have them pay rent. They take care of the bugs, they're fine. It's when they start crawling on the floor that I'm like, nope, you have broken the contract. Your lease has been expired.
Welcome home, big bro.
Wow, seriously? Still? She is slowing way down. Oh, do I not have a persona? Do I not have a devil? Did I screw up? That ain't great. I guess I'll talk about the history of mathematics in Japan then. Japan developed its own mathematical system called Wasan that originally crossed over from China. Wasan, by the Edo period, developed so much that they could calculate 41 digits of pi. At the height of Wasan's popularity in the Edo period, a book came out titled Math Girl. I guess there must have been math nerdettes back then too. But it was just a drill book written by a girl. I was a bit of a nerdette back in my youth, too. Now I'm just a boring housewife now. Time is cruel. Trying to make money the right way feels so stupid. Anyway, let's move on to the workbook. Oh look! More practice problems. Yeah. 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 Agreed 100%.
Oh, senpai.
That was so much fun the other day, hanging out with Marie-chan. Marie, you almost ripped her throat out. But I'm not crazy about how Yosuke-senpai seems so head over heels for her. I mean, think about it. Isn't he supposed to be a Rosette super fan? She's got a mouth on her, but she's really pretty cute. Next time we all get together, we should call her up too.
Oh, senpai. Uh-huh.
Spent time shopping with Rise. Oh. I never go clothes shopping with anyone anymore.
You're home.
Do we have a book we can read? It'll even increase expression. Book describes Shinto rituals and oral traditions with some helpful illustrations. You understand the material, but you don't feel that you could teach this to someone else. It do be Sunday, we have the day off. What you got, Tanaka? Oh, shield for Kanji. Shield for Kanji. Might even be better than the one he's got currently. Go into town. Into the central shopping district.
Huh?
I just need her to finish out this one last rank. Decided to come here for a rest after helping Murray with her shopping. Oh, I found you, Senpai. Oh, Murray-chan's with you. Huh? Sensei surrounded by babes? I gotta get me some of that action. No, you don't, Teddy. Go away. The gang's all here. I was just saying to Chie that I bet everyone would be here.
Well, see ya.
You're back.
Dojima. Yes, we are spending time with Dojima. We're spending time with social links that are not leveling up anytime soon. And now it's raining, so they really aren't going anywhere. We could do the Mega Beef Bowl. Let's do the Mega Beef Bowl. Hi, how are you? Even on a day like this, where there's not that many customers, I gotta spend it standing around. But looking at the town puts me at ease somehow. Maybe it's because I've lived here for so long. Yeah, we're doing the Mega Beef Bowl until I eventually conquer this damn thing. Because I will finish this bowl one day. None of them. Not a single one.
Welcome back.
Oh yeah, it's about time to harvest them, huh? Alright, I'll give you a hand with that. What did we plant? Because I don't remember.
They look good.
Seriously, this is an impressive crop.
Great vegetables.
Ah! Bead melon. That makes sense, actually. Dojima, please like me. Thank you.
Oh, senpai.
Just what I needed. Rise, where's your umbrella?
Gee.
This wind. I just bought a new umbrella and it's already broken. But I guess there's a silver lining. Hey, senpai, if you don't huddle in a little closer, your shoulder will get wet. Rise. I've done that. It's not as funny as it looks. So what if they do? Is there a problem? I don't mind if rumors get started, as long as they're about you and me. Girl, be less thirsty. Ugh, this humidity is ruining my hair. It's taken some abuse from all the magazine photo shoots I've been in, so it's a little fragile. Yeah, no, she's subtle as a brick. I've seen bricks get thrown through windows as a more subtle message than what Risei Fujikawa is putting down. I still don't know if I like the bass level version of this song or if I like the dancing remix. Because there is a dancing remix that's equally as fabulous. I might have to send it to you. But it's just such a good song.
Oh. Yes.
Actually, there's like 3 or 4 remixes on the Persona 4 dancing game. All of them are pretty good. I've got to admit.
Oh, welcome back.
Hi, Nanako. Oh, good. What you got, Kondo? And it turned out that she was actually a robot. That's important. I recommend that you memorize the context. Oh man, I'm so hungry. Bro, same. I'll eat. Not a big meal, but I'm still hungry. I should have eaten an apple for dessert. No, 2. No, 3! While we're on the subject of apples, what part of a human body has an apple in it? Anyone know? Okay, Anamora, give me a wild guess. You might surprise yourself. Huh? I don't want to guess. Just tell us already. Do you know the answer? Your throat. Good on you, Anamora. The Adam's apple, or laryngeal prominence, laryngeal, yeah, laryngeal, is part of the human throat. Isn't that a funny name? The term comes from a biblical story of Adam, and that he got a piece of the infamous apple stuck in his throat. What a wimp. He couldn't even swallow the apple whole. Yes, let's just dunk on the progenitor of all mankind, according to one of the biggest faiths on the planet. Wow, thanks, you. You were a great help. I've never seen Evangelion. I feel like I should.
Yes.
At some point. That's what I've always heard. Yeah, I've always heard it's good and that it's a bit of a mind bender. Okay, we are redoing my list of personas as soon as we can. Who wants to hang out? Yukiko, perfect. Oh, yeah. This is that one.
Yeah.
Do you remember Kase-san, the waitress? She seems to have told everyone about you. Now they're saying I should bring you home. Adults are so quick to poke fun at me. It's such a hassle, isn't it? But of course, my family runs an inn, so guests come by all the time. Maybe next time you can just come in? Oh, Yuki-chan. Oh, the deputy mayor. The people at the inn seemed very busy. Is something going on? Oh no, today was the interview for the travel show. On TV? That's great. You'll try and make Inaba look inviting, won't you?
I'm sorry.
I have to go. Huh? It's for a travel show. It looked like a serious show. We agreed to it because my mother and I won't be filmed, but they need me to help clean, so I have to go now. Good. There you are, Yuki-chan. Kase-san, what's wrong? That TV crew came, but don't go to the inn. It was a trick. It's those people from that News of the Weird show. I think they're looking for you, so stay put. You got that? Oh, okay, but... There you are. No use in hiding, future manager of the Cursed Inn. Cursed? We know all about that murder case. Mayumi Yamano stayed at your place, right? You guys have been hurt, and what with the drop in visitors, huh? So I came up with a great idea. The high school manager's embarrassing struggle, renovating the Cursed Inn. How's that grab you? Customers will be pouring in, I tell you. I don't understand what you... I want you to be the star. When we introduce the hot springs, let us film a little bathing scene, huh? The modest manager's steamy service. Our ratings will be through the roof. This sounds like a great idea. Listen, you. Anyway, please leave. We are not interested in your coverage. You're refusing. Look, kid. You don't know the power of television, do you? Well, I can't blame you, living in the countryside. We're trying to help you out here. I mean, do you want the patrons to dry up? If you're going to be the next manager, I'm trusting you to make the right decision here. I won't be the next manager. Oh, really? That's so. Well, you just say the word, and I can hook you up with a better gig than running this dump of an inn. You can call yourself the former high school innkeeper. I'm already liking the sound of that. Why don't you hear me out? How dare you say that to Yuki-chan? It's okay. Let him say what he wants. He'll go home once he gets it all out. What the shit? They say your inn's been going for generations, but all that means is it's crappy and run down. Tradition's so last year. You'd be better off if you did close up shop. Seen the stuff you serve. Small portions, decent service. Nothing that stands out. You want customers, you can't just do the same old, same old. You guys don't get that, and that's why you suck. The waitresses don't even give any extra service unless you tip them, huh? Hey, I know. Why don't you make all the waitresses young girls and have them do all-day menus? You know, spread the futons out and then go straight in. But anyways, I was saying, let's give your place a little TV-style publicity. Use your head, will you? The hell up. Don't say another word about our Ann. And take your stupid ideas seriously. From now on, we refuse any coverage from your station. You bitch. That's how you want to play it. I'll plaster these words all over primetime. See how that feels. Go ahead, by all means. And we'll respond with an official complaint to your sponsors. This isn't sounding good, sir. I said some incredible things. Oh, I should contact Ian. I'll see you later. I just kind of lost it when he was insulting everyone. Was I scary? Should have said more. More? I see. So I could have gone even further. There was a time not long ago when I thought it'd be better off if it closed, but it's like my home. Yeah, no, that's the dude's sleaze. He is not just sleazy, he is the definition of sleaze. It's where everyone in my world is. I can't let it close. Oh, that can get immediately forgotten.
Just a little longer.
I hate that sprite. My heart's still racing, please. Yeah, as long as it ends this cutscene, I hate that sprite so much. I don't even know why, I just really don't like that one. Alright. Finally. That is where we will leave it for tonight. We will pick back up tomorrow. Tomorrow at 5. Yes. Until then, I hope you have a fantastic night and a lovely day. I hope to see y'all tomorrow. JP, thank you for hanging out as always. And until next time, my friends, stay warm, stay safe.